calm contending kings, to unmask falsehood and bring truth to light. Quoted by William Shakespeare.
We are moving on towards the English drama written by England's national poet, one of the most famous playwrights of the world.
William.
It's none other than William Shakespeare.
William Shakespeare, 1564 to 1616, an English poet and playwright, is widely regarded as the greatest writer in English language and world's preeminent dramatist. He was a prolific writer during the Elizabethan and Jacobean ages of British theatre, sometimes called the English Renaissance. Shakespeare's rich and diverse works have spawned countless adaptations across multiple genres and cultures. He wrote about 39 plays, 154 sonnets, 2 long narrative poems, and few other verses. He was often called England's national poet and nicknamed the Bard of Avon. Here we are to enact one of the most famous plays of William Shakespeare, Julius Caesar. On 15th of March 44 BC, the dictator Julius Caesar was murdered by his senators. It is not a fiction or mere drama, it is a historical fact. What comes to your mind when you hear Julius Caesar? A soldier, a villain, a statesman, or a hero? He was murdered mercilessly. 23 wounds of stabs. Let's see the play Julius Caesar with these characters. Caesar, the king of Roman Empire. Calpurnia, queen consort. Mark Antony, Caesar's faithful friend. And the conspirators, Brutus, Cassius, Cascum, Cinna, Trebonius, Decius, and Soothsayer. The play opens with Julius Caesar's victorious return to Rome after defeating the sons of Pompey. While people rejoice, there is a group which fears that all these victories would get into Caesar's head and he would cease to be democratic.
Caesar, 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 Caesar.
Beware of the Ides of March. Beware of the Ides of March.
Caesar receives this warning from a soothsayer. Brutus, a noble senator, meets Cassius and other conspirators. He decides to join them in the plot against Caesar.
Why, Brutus? Why do I feel that you're avoiding my company?
No, Cassius, you're one of my few friends. But it's true, I'm disturbed these days.
In that case, good Brutus, I think that you're holding yourself. You're hiding your good qualities.
I'm afraid people choose Caesar to be their king.
Brutus, I know you. You work and worry for Rome. Why should Caesar be given the place of God? He's such a weak person that amazes me. Why should such a weak man appear as a victor? Brutus, you are capable of leading Rome, and Caesar will have to die.
Cassius!
The tyrant should die. Restore liberty. I have called the senators here to discuss and decide Caesar's murder. Here they come.
Have we come too early?
Do I know these men?
This is Trebonius, Decius, Casca, and Cinna.
All are welcome here. Caesar is ambitious, a tyrant dictator.
Shall we kill only Caesar? Let Antony and Caesar die together.
No need. Our actions will go too violent. Antony is only a limb of Caesar. What the limb can do if the head is removed?
Caesar must bleed. Let's kill him, but not angrily. We should be called as heroes, not murderers.
has struck 3. It's time to disperse.
We will all bring Caesar here. Place a sword at a time. Let's swear our loyalty. Bring Caesar out by 8 o'clock.
Good gentleman, let's not our appearance reveal what we are planning to do.
Yes, good Brutus.
Conspirators leave after plotting a plan to murder Caesar on the Ides of March. They knew well, if Caesar is not killed on the 15th of March, they will never be able to do it for years. And there at Caesar's house, California had nightmares of holding Caesar's dead body in her arms.
No heaven and no earth had peace tonight. Thrice had California in her sleep cried out, help, help. They murdered Caesar. Who is dead?
My lord,
Go to the priest, do present sacrifice, and bring me the opinion of success.
I will, my lord.
What do you mean, Caesar? Do you think to walk forth? You shall not move out of your house today.
Caesar shall go. The things that threaten me never stood before me. When they see the face of Caesar, they are vanished.
Caesar, I never believed in nightmares, but now they frighten me.
Cowards die many times before the death. The valiant never taste of death but once. How can men fear California?
My lord,
What did the priest say?
they said you should not move from the house today.
No, Caesar shall move. Danger knows very well that Caesar is more dangerous than him. So I shall go forth.
Alas, my lord, do not go forth today. You can tell that it is my fear that keeps you in this house and not your own. We shall send Mark Antony to the Senate House, and he shall say that you are not well today. Let me upon my knees beg you this.
All right, Mark Antony will say that I am not well, and just for your wish, I stay at home. Here comes Decius. He shall tell me.
All hail, mighty Caesar. I have come to fetch you to the Senate House.
Oh, you have come in a happy time to bear my greetings to the senators and tell them that I shall not come today.
Good, mighty Caesar. Tell me the matter. Why you not coming? So they can laugh at it when I tell them.
California had a nightmare that Caesar's statue shedding pure blood and a few men washing their hands in it.
Oh, mighty Caesar, it's just a dream, which is misjudged. Caesar, do you know that the Senate has concluded? They have decided to give you the crown. And if you send a word that you are not coming, their mind may change.
How foolish do your fears seem, California? I am ashamed that I agree to your fear. Give me my robe, for I will go.
Caesar had rejected California's request and went forth to the capital to meet the senators to accept the decision to crown him as the king of whole Roman territory.
Good friends, I am happy to see you. Go and taste some wine. We shall go forth like friends. Is there something missing?
Most High Caesar, there's a letter for you.
Who sent this?
It's anonymous, my lord.
Yeah, read out.
Caesar, beware of Brutus, Cassius, and senators. They plan to kill you. Beware.
Ha ha ha. What a foolish note. These are my friends. Why should I fear them?
Yeah, we are friends. Here is your gift, Caesar.
You too, Brutus.
Caesar is no more. Liberty, freedom. We restore liberty. Price of his ambition is paid. The tyrant is now dead. Flee, flee. All the conspirators murdered Caesar and fled from the Senate house. Caesar's murder aroused mutiny and confusion among Roman people. His body was brought to the marketplace where Brutus justifies his act through his speech, followed by Mark Antony's appeal. Romans and countrymen, hear me for my cause, and be silent that you may hear. Believe me for mine honor, and censure me in your wisdom, and awake your senses, that you may be the better judge. If there be any in this assembly, any dear friend of Caesar, to him I say, that Brutus' love to Caesar was no less than his. If then that friend demand, why Brutus rose against Caesar, this is my answer. Not that I loved Caesar less, but I loved Rome more. Had you rather Caesar were living and die all slaves, than that Caesar were dead to live all freemen? As Caesar loved me, I weep for him. As he was fortunate, I rejoice at it. As he was valiant, I honor him. But as he was ambitious, I slew him. There is tears for his love, joy for his fortune, honor for his valor, and death for his ambition. Who is here so base that would be a bondman? If any, speak, for him have I offended. Who is here so rude that would not be a Roman? If any, speak, for him have I offended. Who is here so vile that will not love his country?
None, Brutus, none! None, Brutus, none!
Then none have I offended. I have done no more to Caesar than you shall do to Brutus. Here is his body, mourned by Mark Antony, who though at no hand in his death shall receive the benefit of his dying, a place in the commonwealth, as which of you shall not? With this I depart, that as I slew my best friend for the good of Rome, I have the same dagger for myself, when it shall please my country to need my death.
Live, Brutus! Live! Live, Brutus! Live!
Good countrymen, let me depart alone, and for my sake stay here with Antony. Do grace to Caesar's corpse, and grace his speech, tending to Caesar's glory, which Mark Antony is allowed to make. I do entreat you, not a man depart, save I alone till Antony have spoke. Mark Antony, Caesar's most trusted friend, meets the murderers and requests them to allow him to take Caesar's body to the marketplace. Marcus Brutus agrees, but warns Antony not to blame them in his funeral speech.
Friends, Romans, and countrymen, lend your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do lives after them. The good is oft interred with their bones. So let it be with Caesar. The noble Brutus had told you Caesar was ambitious. If it was so, it was a grievous fault. For Brutus is an honorable man, so are they all. I have come to speak in Caesar's funeral. He was my friend, faithful and just to me. But Brutus says he is ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. Caesar had brought many captives home, whose ransoms did the general coffers fill. Did this in Caesar seem ambitious? Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. I thrice presented him a kingly crown of Rome, which he did thrice refused. Was this ambition? Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and sure he is an honorable man. I speak not to disprove what Brutus spoke, but here I am to speak what I know. You all did love him once, not without cause. What cause withholds you then to mourn for him? My heart is in the coffin, there with Caesar, and I must pass till it comes back to me. Oh masters, if I were disposed to stir your hearts and minds to mutiny, I should do Brutus wrong and Cassius wrong, who you all know are honorable men. I will not do them wrong. I rather choose to wrong their death, to wrong myself and you, than I will wrong such honorable men. If you have tears, prepare to shed them now. I am no orator as Brutus is, but as you know me all, a plain blunt man, that love my friend. And I only speak the right on, and show you Caesar's wounds, and bid them speak for me. With this I depart.
Mark Antony, with his eloquence, wins the public over to his side. The result is that a riot breaks out and moved to a frenzy to avenge the murder of Caesar.
How cruel they had been to Caesar! They must be punished.
Catch them, kill them.
All the conspirators fled from Rome, and Brutus tries to escape when the mob decides to avenge the murder of Caesar. The play comes to an end.